Good morning and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot, and good morning from George as well. It's very early and we are doing the daily reading for the 15th of February. So yes, let's see what's coming in. A little bit later than usual, actually doing it on the day of. Usually I record it the day before, but yeah, it's that beautiful, nice stillness of the morning. You can hear like a very quiet energy. It's actually really nice. So we've got the courage. George is like, yes, something's going to require some courage, some bravery, some strength. In fact, what I'm getting is the message is acknowledging your courage and strength and bravery, acknowledging how brave you're being with the things that you're moving through at this moment in time, especially in the emotional realms. So we've got the Two of Swords, which is very much a sense of there's possibly been some hesitation. There's been a real sense of having to trust spirit with this. It feels like you might be moving through a lot of emotions, emotional stories that have gone on in your life, that you're able to kind of reach some kind of conclusion or ending that comes in with it. But it has required a sense of being very, very brave. So there's a real acknowledgement of spirit that's coming in to start the reading around that, which is nice. The Page of Wands, but there is new things coming. That's what they're saying. If you trust spirit, you're going to start seeing the new growth coming in with the Page of Wands. Oh, the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, and it could come in faster and quicker than you think. And the Six of Cups. Okay, interesting. And the Eight of Wands. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, both the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords represent a quick energy, shift of energy. The Eight of Wands is like a focus. So they really want you to focus on what it is that you are growing in your world at this moment in time. You're like the little Page of Wands, intrepidly. You've been in the desert. There's been something that feels like the water has been missing. You know, it's a desert. So we're talking about moving through watery realms. And suddenly it's like that watery energy, the cups from the past, an emotion or feeling from the past, something where you've kind of, it's like the energy of the water is starting to flow again. It's coming back. So that's what we've got, the Six of Cups. The water's coming back and you're seeing new life growing. You know, those little buds, those little leaves on the wand that the page is holding. And it's like, okay, this is something that perhaps I can start getting excited about, this new energy. But really is, there's so much that could be going on inside your mind. You might see this really clearly, or it might come in, something might come in today that just shows you how you have grown and how there's new life coming in. It's like an energy of spring. And so they're really wanting you to focus on that. Focus on how far you've come, even if it is like these tiny little buds, a little bit of growth. But the thing is, you have been in that desert. There's a sense of there's been something that has been kind of missing, or it may have been that, well, whatever, how can I explain this? But it's like this new energy new growth where there hasn't been any. So they're really, really like, this could be the smallest thing that comes in today, but they want to acknowledge that you're a very different person now to where you were if we go back to the past, which is the Six of Cups, back to the original, the origins of the story, of the things that you are now emotionally moving through now and ending. I'm getting a lot of Pisces energy, and we are starting, we're ending. Venus and Neptune are in Pisces at this moment in time, having a lovely conjunction and conversation. And we are going through the final energies of Aquarius. So that would be the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords, the air energy that's coming in, that maybe rationally, like there's things that are going on inside your mind that are perhaps hesitant, but there's something that hesitant to kind of acknowledge this or to see this. But there's something, like I said, coming in so quickly that is showing you exactly how far you've grown. And so, yeah, it's this sense of, where was I now? I've kind of lost moving into the Pisces new moon energy. I'm kind of starting to feel it now. I mean, it's happening on the 20th, but it's usually you don't feel the new moon. You can feel it 5 days before, I think, because we've got such a, strong energy in Pisces at this moment, with Venus in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces, that it's just this beautiful sense of what are we working through emotionally? It's a mutable water sign, so it is about endings and allowing things to flow and connecting into spirit. So that's a really, really beautiful energy, but we've got this sense of trying to make sense of it rationally, trying to understand it and comprehend it inside your mind. So even though you're still grappling with things, maybe it's still not quite fully it hasn't, it feels very new and perhaps it hasn't fully made sense or evolved as a picture yet. It's like they really want you, this Eight of Wands, it's like, yes, we want you to focus on this beautiful things, this new growth that's coming in at this moment in time. It's like you can see all the wands, they're all focused in going in one direction. And if one of them happens to kind of divert off, all of them kind of like lose their focus. So it's like this laser focus, and being a wand, they're wanting you to focus on the wand of the Page of Wands. So I think it's actually a beautiful energy to come through. And it may mean that there's a whole heap of other stuff that feels like it's, in this process of emotionally moving through things, it may be bringing stuff up and it can be clouding the vision, or there could be other dramas around in your life at this moment, or other things that are wanting to kind of take your focus away from it. But they're really saying, focus in on that today, on something really positive, new growth and acknowledgement of how strong you are and what you've been through. So that is the message for the 15th of February. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.